Jealous Republicans can't. Digest Mamdani's New York win. Republicans vow to block Mamdani from taking mayor's office. Republican lawmakers demand investigations into his naturalization. Can Indian origin Zohran Mamdani's citizenship be revoked? Rules decoded.
I am Muslim.
After making history as New York City's first Muslim and South Asian mayor-elect, Indian origin Zohran Mamdani now faces the fury of the Republican establishment. His landslide win has sent shockwaves through the U.S. political landscape and triggered fierce backlash from GOP lawmakers. Several Republican politicians are openly vowing to block him from taking office, calling his win a threat to American values. Leading the charge is U.S. President Donald Trump, who has once again turned his wrath on New York. Trump renewed his threat to choke off federal funds, calling the 34-year-old Indian origin mayor-elect a communist and questioned his citizenship. He's amplified false claims that Mamdani is ineligible to hold public office, despite no credible proof. Now, Republican lawmakers are demanding investigations into his naturalization process. They're pushing to have his U.S. citizenship revoked and even calling for his deportation back to Uganda. Republican Congressman Andy Ogles said, if Mamdani lied on his naturalization documents, he doesn't get to be a citizen, and he certainly doesn't get to run for mayor of New York City. A great American city is on the precipice of being run by a communist who has publicly embraced a terroristic ideology. He added, the American naturalization system requires any alignments with communism or terrorist activities to be disclosed. I'm doubtful he disclosed them. If this is confirmed, put him on the first flight back to Uganda. While Republican Party's Redefine said, the barbarians are no longer at the gate, they're inside. And Mamdani, having just moved here 8 years ago, is a great example of that, becoming a citizen. Look, it is clear with much of what I have read that he did not meet the definition to gain citizenship.
After all, the conventional wisdom would tell you that I am far from the perfect candidate.
American immigration law experts say Mamdani's citizenship is legally sound. Let's take a look at what the law says. Denaturalization requires clear, unequivocal, and convincing proof. It's used only when citizenship is illegally obtained or fraudulently gained. In U.S. history, most such cases involve Nazi war criminals or individuals linked to terrorism.
New York will remain a city of immigrants, a city built by immigrants, powered by immigrants, and as of tonight, led by an immigrant.
A rare and extreme remedy under American law, let's understand what is denaturalization. Denaturalization is the process by which a naturalized U.S. citizen loses their citizenship, revoked by the government. It can happen only through a court order, either in civil proceedings or through a criminal conviction for naturalization fraud. The government may pursue it if there's proof someone obtained citizenship dishonestly by hiding facts or lying on their application. The U.S. naturalization form even asks whether an applicant has ever been part of any communist or totalitarian organization. But here's the key. The Democratic Socialists of America, the group Zohran Mamdani is linked to, is not a communist organization. Denaturalization is rare, severe, and reserved for only the most extraordinary cases. Top U.S. lawyer Jeremy McKinney says there's no evidence of fraud or illegal procurement in Zohran Mamdani's citizenship.
That the city is also one of their biggest donors. So thank you so much for being here.
But the New York Young Republican Club is invoking the 14th Amendment to challenge his eligibility.
After all, if anyone can show a nation betrayed by Donald Trump how to defeat him. It is the city that gave rise to him.
Experts say the move would need a two-thirds vote in Congress, a political impossibility. Legal scholars warn any such attempt would face immediate Supreme Court challenges. Born in Uganda to Indian origin parents, Mamdani moved to the US at age 7 and became a citizen in 2018. Denaturalization cases are extremely rare, though they briefly spiked under the Trump administration. If his citizenship were ever revoked, Mamdani would lose his eligibility to serve as New York City's mayor.